guys, today I'm going to be showing you my defined brow and how I get the winged liner. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium, and as you can see it comes with a pomade and a powder. I prefer the pomade over the powder, but it's really your preference and what you like to work with. I'm also going to be using the Sephora angled brush. It's my go-to and I've been using this for years. It applies the pomade perfectly. And it's about the same width as I like my brows too, which is nice. So I'm going to start here at the bottom and go up into the arch and define that and shape it how I want it. And that's totally up to you too. I really like a defined brow because I think it brings out my eyes a lot better and makes my facial expression a lot more open. I'm going to go into the top here, and then you also don't want to go all the way up into the front with the dark, because it's going to give a more natural blended look, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But here I'm connecting the brow at the top to the end at the really sleek end, because you want it to be thinner at the end, or at least I do. So then you're going to go in and pack that dark color in, and you kind of want to stop right there, like a little in front of the arch. But you continue to pack that in, and you're going to use a little bit of a heavier hand here because that'll give that darkness and the solidness of it. Now on the front, you're going to use a lighter hand, and you're going to flick up and just kind of blend that in and erase that line there. You see how that's gone? So anyways, so you're going to continue to just kind of blend the products together and through. So you can see that I'm talking in the video, and I was totally going to do a walkthrough for y'all, but then I decided to do a voiceover. I do apologize if it's weird that my mouth's moving in the video and then I'm saying different things now. So you can see the difference here between the brows. And I'm going to go in on this side and do the exact same thing I just showed you. I just decided to show you both sides, that way you can kind of get a feel of it. But you can definitely see that I have like no eyebrows, and I mean anyone can make yourself, you can look however you want to look. You just got to be able to create it, and that's why I'm here to kind of help y'all create yourself so y'all can see how to do it yourself. So anyways, I'm going to go in and pack that color in just like I did before. And if both your brows don't look exactly like, it's totally okay. I don't know if y'all have ever heard, but your brows are sisters. They're not twins by any means. So, and trust me, I have days where both my brows look completely different, and people are probably like, that girl's eyebrows are kind of weird. But anyways, so I'm going to go in and finish out that end right there, kind of define it some more. It's looking a little thicker than the other side, but we'll fix that here in a little bit. I was having kind of trouble here with this one. It always gives me a hard time, so I do apologize. And then again, you're going to use a light hand in the front and flick that up and blend it in. On this one, it kind of looks like it's all the same. I was having some trouble, but we'll fix it here in a little bit. You never want to go past the inner corner of your eye with your brows, because then it will just look weird. That's usually the rule of it. I'm going in now with the Milani brow kit. It comes with 2 powders, and here at the top was a highlighter that it came with, and it's missing. It also came with tweezers and a mini angled brush, which was nice to travel with. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. angled brush here and taking the darker shade and packing that powder in the arch. And that's really going to deepen that and define it from the front of the brow, which is supposed to be lighter. And you'll see the difference here in a little bit. As you can see already, yeah, it's definitely darker towards the end, and it does the whole ombre effect in the front. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. and gives you that nice ombre effect. I'm going to go in here with this concealer brush. I think it's by SOHO from Walgreens. And I'm going to use what was left of my concealer and just kind of carve out and clean up around the edges. And it gives you that real defined look. Very crisp. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. This really helps if you make a mistake during it and you're like, oh crap, what the hell did I just do? This kind of just helps remove that and erase anything that you don't want. Like I said, this one was giving me a hard time, so I kept trying to perfect it. Sometimes you like to leave the bottom a little longer than the top part and kind of angle it in, and that'll give a nice look too, so you don't look so mean or harsh looking. Then I went in with my Sonia Kashia eyebrow pencil and just kind of defined the edges. And this is the Milani Clear Brow Gel. I really like this stuff and it's inexpensive. And I'm just going to go in on my edges and kind of smooth out my hairs because they are kind of long, even though they're blonde. They like to kind of do their own thing. So that kind of just smooths it down. This is the famous NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Look how little it is. I'm going to have to get a new one soon. But you're going to go ahead and put that underneath the brow. Just right there on that brow bone. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Little goes a long way. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my finger. I really don't like using my finger that much with makeup. This is probably one of the only things you'll see me blending out with my finger. I just don't like the way it feels on my hands. But anyway, so that really helps brighten up that eye area. And it also makes the arch of your brow look higher. So it's a very good highlight. You can see that. So yeah, those are my brows. Very defined brow. If you have any questions, you can comment below and I will feel free to answer those for you. Now I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Scadaleyes Micro Tip Liner. You can get this at Walmart, guys, and it's like $5 and it's the greatest liquid liner I have found. And it's like a felt tip pen. The micro tip on it is so small. What I do is I connect a line from the bottom of my top lid and go out, and then you're going to just kind of draw a triangle inward to your lid, and then you're going to just kind of fill it in from there. I know this is really hard to film and it's probably hard for y'all to see what I'm exactly doing, but I'm just going to go in then from the inner corner. I usually go right there at the little thing in your eye there. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry, guys, but as you can see, and I go in towards the outer corner and I'm filling that in. I kind of messed up, so I'm kind of trying to broaden that out to kind of make up for my mistake there. But this has been the only liner that I have made very few mistakes with before. I would get so aggravated and have to use a million Q-tips to try to fix what I was doing. But this is really easy, and I think it has a lot to do with the tip. The tip is very small compared to most liners I've used. And I like the fact that it's very black, and it doesn't erase when you go back over it. So here I'm going back in with that same concealer brush and cleaning up the edges to make it real crisp. Perfect. I did that pretty good, guys. Usually I make more mistakes than that, honestly, but I guess the camera liked me today. So anyways, let me know what y'all would like to see next. Bye, guys.